Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Elden Ring. How y'all doing today on this fabulous Saturday afternoon? Hope y'all are doing well. I know I am. So I realized something. I was like, okay, 5 minutes before stream, let's take a look what bosses we have left. And then I looked, I'm like, oh, shoot, I don't think we have any bosses to defeat left. And all that I have to do before New Game Plus is to grind gear. So I'm like, well, farming doesn't exactly seem like a fun thing to do on stream because it really is just me rinse repeating, doing just like killing one enemy or two enemies at a time. So I decided, screw it, we're gonna start doing, while we wait for my other save file to get all the gear I want, we're gonna do one of two things. We're either going to practice our no-hit run pathing, or we are going to do some PvP. And I decided, screw it, we're gonna do some no-hit run practice. That is different from a no damage run though. No damage run is that you just don't take damage at all. No hit run is, as it says, there's no hit. So I get the timing right here. Nope, did not. Unfortunate. So on Grafted Sod, there is actually a way to kill it without being hit once, and you have to get on top of that tree. Unfortunately, I took a little bit of a wrong jump. Mainly, I'm not too worried about practicing that too much, as it really comes down to just making sure I have the right jump. So we aren't going to practice that right now. We're just going to move forward as is. And let's keep on going, shall we? Pop you. A lot of this is really just going to be me trying to kind of solidify the path I want to take in an actual no-hit run attempt. I already have like a decent start going up to Mogget, and then to Godric I have an idea, but I need to figure out if it's a good idea or not. It's going to require us to kill Gostock, one of the merchants. Alright, let's pop this. And we're going to go to Church of El. Not even going to try and attempt the Tree Sentinel. Is there ever an argument for me to try and kill Tree Sentinel? The weapon's not as great as one would like, so probably not, no. Yeah. I don't think there's ever a situation where I want to go, yeah, we kill the Tree Sentinel. I'm trying to think about any amulets or talismans that might benefit us by killing any of the dungeons off the top of my head, and there might be. There might be. Alright, we are going to pop the Land Between Rune. And we are going to grab the crafting kit.
Goodbye.
Nothing else is really needed, but the crafting kit actually can prove to be useful. So let's do that. And then we are pretty much going to make a beeline straight for the first major bonfire. So I want to have that on my back. Just less obtrusive from a visual perspective. You're down. I don't need to kill that man, I just chose to. There's actually an argument to be made to kill you and grab the item. Let's do that. Got some kukri in my hand. And armor means absolutely nothing to us because no hit run. Alright, we are just gonna make a beeline for this first site of grace, and then from here we're actually gonna make a dash over to Caelid. We're gonna get some runes real quick. Oh, there is... Shoot, I always forget to add this to my pathing. I should get the freaking golden feet so I can get more runes. I'm trying to remember where I need to go to get those, though.
Have you, they, sir, but you, I can play turning root to aid you.
Then you can go back to Church L.
Then it's summon me. Ah, I bequeath. Use it. It will summon Torrent. Treat him with...
Alright, we're gonna pass time until morning because I don't want to deal with some of the night bosses. We're gonna level up. And we're gonna push dexterity to 18. We're gonna move all of our flasks over to blue. Alright, let's get the mace. Where I need to actually equip that. Don't die. Alright, let's head over to the mace and the bonfire over here. Hi, friend. Yeah, not gonna work. I was wondering that maybe I could make that work without having to sit at the site of grace, but that's a no-go. That's it. That will reset their positioning at the very least. You know what I actually should do before... It's coming, Torrent. I need to do before I go to Kaled, because we're also going to fight off the Deathrite bird. I need to go up to where Roderica is in order to get a gold seed. I wonder if I should kill Roderica now that I think about it. For another gold seed. Like, it's not like we're doing any spirit tune, so it's not outside the realm possibility to do so. We got the flail. Yeah, we should probably go get the gold seed before we go to the Deathrite bird. That is probably a good idea. Let's do that. Forget if this is a rune or a lump of flesh. It is lump of flesh. Goodbye, friends. See ya never. I'll run right past you. Stop that. And normally we'd follow the pathway straight to Roderica's site of grace. We're actually going to make sure we go far right instead, as this will allow us to avoid the pack of wolves that spawn and will interrupt me at the site of grace when I go to sit down. I don't think if there's any reason for me to pick up the Stoneward Key over here, and I don't think there is off the top of my head. Alright, so we got that, we got the golden seed, so let's add a charge and make sure that charge went to blue instead of red. And then we are going to go to Lake North. Actually, I think there is a way for us to get a golden seed from her without having to kill her. I'm pretty sure there is. Hold on. I think we're going to exhaust her dialogue. Thank you for the lurk, Alex. I appreciate you. We got the jellyfish. We're not going to care about the jellyfish.
It was... Oh, tell them I love them fine again. It was a... Oh, tell them I love them fine.
Okay. So we got that set up. Let's go back to the first step. I'm pretty sure on the left-hand side, there's like a drop down where I can get some freaking golden feet. I do think that is the case. Let's see. Is it over here? I'm trying to remember now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? If I can't remember, I guess I can look it up real quick. I should do this as soon as we get Torrent, honestly. Yes, here it is. This is exactly where. So we need to go up and we need to hit that Spirit Spring, ideally, without falling to our death. So that's that first step. Yeah, as soon as we get Torrent, we should probably come back here and get those. because it's going to be a difference of like 22,000 runes. Not that I think we actually need them in the grand scheme of thing, but you never know. Might be worth adding. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? There it is. So we're going to jump right here. Cool. Gold pickled foul foot. And all the way up. Excellent. Okay. Now we can go back to Lake North and make our way towards Caelid. This will help us out a lot at the beginning. Alright. So before we go straight to Caelid, we are going to hit up the Third Church of Modica in order to get the physic. I think that is a good play. So we're gonna go across the bridge. We also need to eventually go get the shackles from Margit. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of setup to do before you even face the first real quote-unquote boss. It's kind of interesting on this no-hit run, like how that works. There's so much little things. I think the biggest thing is because of how open world it is. I do wonder, though, if anyone's ever going to try no-hit every boss. Like, this is basically an attempt at no-hit any percent, and, you know, basically beat the game without getting hit, right? I also grab the Site of Grace so we can see our pathing. And we'll hang a right just so we avoid the demi-humans underneath the arch there. Surprised I'm not hearing Kenneth. That's actually really odd. Why am I not hearing Kenneth? You should be there. You should be freaking yelling. Say, who's going to save Kenneth, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. So I need to beware of the giant. And we're good. I am going to pop and sit just to avoid the giant trying to attack us. So as we'll reset the fight. Cool. And a sacred tear as well will help out. We have other sites of grace that we're going to sit at, so don't need to do that right now. Let's go past. And now we're going to take this Spirit Spring up. And then we're going to go up here. Cool. Just jump there. I'm not going to aggro the wolves because we'd rather not. Perfect. All right, and on our way to Caelid we'll go. We are going to hit up the Site of Grace here on the right over the Burning Wall. And then we're pretty much going straight to Dragonbarrow for the giant dragon. Alright. Let's just pop this so we can see our pathing on the map. Pretty sure that's a Stoneward Key that we don't need. Either that or it's a leaf. Might be a leaf. That's a possibility too. Alright. And we're going to ignore these guys here. We're going to kind of hug the right ridge here until we can drop down without taking any damage. Not that we have to worry about that, as once again, we aren't doing a damageless run. We're doing a hitless run attempt. And now we're just going to pop this Site of Grace here at the ruins. And then pretty much make a beeline straight for Dragonbarrow. Not going to sit yet. There is a pack of dogs over here we're going to be a little bit wary about, as they will aggro on me, so we probably are going to have to sit at the next site of grace if that does come to fruition. And that dog is getting a bit close to my liking to where I'm going to make my jump over. Alright, we're good. We didn't aggro them. As long as your, like, health, FP, and stamina don't pop up on their own. What is after me? I'm gonna sit. I don't know. Something's after me and I don't know what. So we're sitting. I didn't want to until later.
To determine if you
So this will allow us to now go to the round table, which is actually going to be really nice. So we'll go. Roderica, I'm pretty sure we'll be there now as well because of quote-unquote how far into the game we are, being in Caelid and no longer at Limgrave. So we kind of progressed her quest line. And because of that, there should actually be a gold seed waiting for me at Roderica's Site of Grace. Though she is not here yet, so that is not the case. So if she does end up here, then we'll be able to go back for her golden seed. Which I think might happen after we kill the dragon, but I'll have to double check. Okay. We're gonna have to come back to the Site of Grace later, actually. And we're just going to make a beeline past these dragons. Thankfully, they don't really mess with you. At least they don't aggro all too quickly. You can see they're still not in combat yet. We're not in combat yet. They're kind of doing their own thing. They just yell, but we're not in combat until just now. Like, it wasn't until just now that we're in combat, so you can go right past without really any worry. The one that's already up and about, I'm a little bit worried about, so we're actually going to try and dodge that one completely and go to the Burning Wall instead, just to avoid any hiccups. This one's sleeping. We can, like, honestly trample over its tail. It wouldn't care less. Until the dragon here roars, in which case they will wake up. So as soon as we get to the Site of Grace, we will sit back down, allowing us to reset their spawn, basically. Yep, so there's the roar. That debuffs us, both in attack as well as defense. Now, cool thing about this dragon, you're actually supposed to kill all the small dragons. But we don't have to because we have a bleed weapon. That is kind of the gist of it. We have a bleed weapon, thus we do not need to kill the small ones. We're just going to take a good, like, maybe 5-7 minutes and kill via bleed. We're going to use our Art of War, or, yep. And we're just going to sit here and bleed it out. Yep, you see there on the top left, you'll see that we all of a sudden just proc for 13,000 damage because bleed basically will do a percentage of the total health pool available. Do I see From Software eventually patching this out and maybe giving this dragon some form of bleed resistance? Probably, because it's like a really easy early game farm for about 100,000 runes. Like, I am quite literally soul level, what, 5? Or we use 5 levels to be able to wield the mace, just so we can do this a little bit more easily. And we can do this without any real consequence. The small dragons, so far in all my testing, have not ever came over here. Like, not once. I say that, I'm going to get freaking smacked in the back of the head for saying it, but so far. Like, you'll hear them to my left, but otherwise, just kind of sit here and spin our mace. No. The stomping still does stress me out, though. I always go, what if? What if, though, one of them finally catches on? That would be a little bit unfortunate. Like, that one there specifically, there's one on the other side of the dragon at the Burning Wall that, like, honestly kind of stresses me out. That one day it's just going to find its way around here. Like, you can hear him stomping about trying to get to me, I think. I don't know. So far, it hasn't in all my testing, so We're just gonna sit here and keep on spinning our mace. And as soon as we kill this guy, we're going to pop our gold pickled Foulfoot. So we get an additional like 22,000 runes. Alright, so far so good. Alright, so next bleed proc will do it. This is also a little bit of a test if I can wait until it actually is like mid-death animation, if I can pop the Foulfoot. Or if I have to do it before the last bleed proc. Should be coming up soon. There it is. Alright, if it is with the additional, it should be like 900 or 99,000. If it's without, it'll be like 72. Okay, so you have to do it before it actually dies. Oh, maybe not. Nope. There we go. 97. Cool. So we now have that. What do I want to do next? I need to do a few things. I need to get Death Poker. But in order for me to do that, I need to go back to Dragonbarrow West for a second. And we need to go to the merchant that is up here on the hill. So if we follow this hill on the left, there's a merchant that I want to hit up. So I just need to avoid the dogs that are out here, because they are going to harass me otherwise. You can see that one right there. We're going to try and hang like just in between these two. We haven't drawn aggro yet, so we're good. There's another one here. We're going to hold far right to avoid drawing its attention. There is thankfully a Site of Grace right up here that we should be able to double tap and sit at to reset their spawn, even if they did, but I'd rather avoid that if at all possible. Alright, cool. So let's sit. And let's go to you. Hi, friend.
Oh, there's been a, how can I?
So we're going to purchase, and not bolts, we want arrows. I'm going to take like 99 of them, 89 of them. I think I have 10 on me. Hold on, how many do I have on me? I have 20, so 79.
Anything?
79 of these, friend. Cool, that should be a full 99. Anything else on you? Also, you're coming a little bit closer now, I'd like, friend. Dragon Wound Grease, no. Gravelstone, no. Yeah, honestly, there isn't anything here that I look at and go, yeah, I need.
Safe.
So we're good. We are going to go back to the Site of Grace. I want to see if Roderica has spawned here now that we've technically killed our first great enemy. They have not. So in that case, we're going to now go and get Death Poker. Let's go back to Fort Faroth, and we're going to make our way over to a hill. Not too far away. Before we do, though, we need to set it to nighttime. That's one thing we need to do. Before I didn't want it to be nighttime, now I do. Now I do. Trying to remember for Death Poker stats. I think it's like 16 intelligence I need. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me double check here real quick. Death Poker. Death Poker stat requirements are 15, 17, 11. 15, 17, 11. So we're going to bump you. 15, 18, 11, because 18 is required for the flail. And we are going to go this way. Awesome. Let's go over to the Spirit Spring. So far in our entire journey, we have not taken a single hit, nor any damage for that matter, which has been pretty cool. So, like, this pathing's seemingly pretty safe. Trying to remember my exact pathing here. We need to go past... Actually, we can hit up the church. And actually, there's a starlight shard here that we actually do want in hand for Volcano Manor. So let's grab you. And then let's just pop this Site of Grace in case we do want to do anything. That, and also we get a Sacred Tear. Alright, let's keep going. And there's going to be a lot of bats here. Thankfully, they take a little bit of time to aggro and really wake up. So we're fine to, like, just run right through this group. From here, we're going to have to hold far left to avoid the demi-humans over here, this little pack. And also avoid aggro of the giant there. That's going to throw pots at us otherwise. But, like, around here, yep, we dropped aggro, so now we're at the hill. Let's get up the hill. And Deathrite Bird should be, like, right underneath of us. Alright, and let's go down to this ledge, and there's Deathrite Bird. Hi, friend! We're just gonna use Mighty Shot for the most part. Ugh. Yep, wait for it to stop moving. So this is going to be a little bit of a pain when it comes to the no-hit runs. It's just waiting for it to not move. So I'll stop moving there, and we're just going to shoot off Mighty Shots. I could increase my FP a little bit, but we have 5 flasks, and that should be all we need in order to kill it. Pretty sure we can do it with, like, 4. Alright, let's wait. Wait so I don't miss accidentally. One of the major, like, between this and a dragon, the setup for no-hit runs in Elden Ring is really tedious for this reason. But so far the pathing has been good, and we've actually, you know what, correction, we've actually have taken a hit / died to the Grafted Scion when trying to get to the tree. That is a thing that happened. So I will correct myself there. Stop moving, a freak of nature. Come on. Not like you can actually do anything. Accept your fate and die. So far, so good. Now it's moving. Alright, so it's the only attack that actually can potentially do anything. This tracks. But thankfully, they normally hit the ledge through and through. Let's wait once again for it to stop moving. And Mighty Shots. Thankfully, now it's actually facing us fully, so this should get some decent damage, but it's a little bit farther away than I'd like. Alright. Because we were doing 121 before. Why are we doing less now? I don't know. That's odd. Yeah, there's 123. I guess it's just, like, outside of the range for a drop-off. And so we're seeing a little bit of a damage drop-off there. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Just a little minor bit of damage drop-off. Out of stamina. Alright, it's going to reposition itself. As long as it keeps on facing us, we're fine. We still have another 3 flasks and a full FP bar, and plenty of arrows to work with. Almost halfway through its health. Excuse me. I'm actually going to back off the edge a little bit. The flames can actually travel up here if we're not careful. You saw that happen in my actual save file, where the flames, like, traveled up the hill for some awkward reason. Alright, stop moving. Let's lay into it. So far, we're what? 20, 35 arrows in. It's not inexpensive to say the least. But we got plenty of runes from the dragon. We're good. Ooh, you're a bit closer than I would like you. Oh, yeah. I need to travel up. It, like, got onto that bottom ledge there, and that was a bit scary. Where are you? Oh, my word. Yeah, you are way out of your normal positioning. That's frightening. Just really bad RNG for us. So I'm going to let it drop aggro. And apparently we somehow pulled aggro from the giant. I don't think it can hit me on here, but still. I'm a little bit scared now. Oh my god. So now the giant's on us. The death bird was a bit wonky there. All fun stuff. I swear to god, if I get hit by a random magic pot from the giant on my right, I'm gonna scream. I have no idea why he grabbed aggro at all. Maybe it's when I was jumping around, but still, that was unusual. At least the Deathrite Bird's closer now, so we're dealing more damage, but still, that was a bit frightening. All right, let's wait. Sounds like the giant lost aggro on us, so that's good news. And we're like 3/4 of the way through the Deathrite Bird's health. So we'll definitely make it with the last remaining flasks that we have. All right. After this, we're going to go to Lake Lunaria. We're going to find Raya. We're going to get a invitation to Volcano Manor. And after that, we are going to go see our friend EG, who's going to be able to help us upgrade our Death's Poker that we're going to get from this fight. That's why we're doing this in the first place. Like, there's no reason for us to do this otherwise, other than being a really safe boss fight. So this will already be 2 bosses dead, no hit. If we don't include the Grafted Scion. I'm going to back off the ledge, just in case. Alright, there's this attack. Thankfully, it's like underneath, so should be fine. Oh! That one was a bit scary. It's right underneath, so once again, I'm just going to wait for it to, like, push itself back into position. And then we'll do some stuff and things. Okay, it's off us now. So it should move back into position. Hi, friend. Yep, back into combat. So it sees us, it has aggro on us. And come on, I need to stop moving, buddy. It's thinking about it. Oh, maybe not. What you doing, friend? It's so weird looking. Like, that's such a good job with the design. I hate it, but I love it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of one of the toys from Toy Story. Thank you, Shelby. I appreciate it. Reminds me of one of the toys from Toy Story that, like, Andy... Not Andy. What's the freaking, the concerning child's name? The one that strapped toys to fireworks and whatnot? Sid? Sid. See, it looks like one of the toys that Sid would make. Like, it almost has, like, a baby head on it. Also, looks like we have a Urtree Blessing right now, so we're gonna get more runes for this. It's kind of nice. That's purely random RNG in our favor, which is very nice, to say the least. Not that we need the runes right now, but still. Okay, almost done. Just gonna wait for it to stop moving. Come on, friend. Just a few more arrows to the face, and we'll be done. Your acupuncture session will be over. Alright. There we go. Deathrite Bird has been felled. We'll get some more runes. Excellent. Death's Poker. So that's going to be our main weapon going forward. And for those who are questioning why that is, here's why. Because, nope, I need to one-hand this. Or two-hand. So if we do this, and then swing, it puts fire on the ground in front of it. So actually really helpful against bosses. But we're going to go to the Site of Lost Grace. Let's see if Roderica's spawned there yet, so we can get another seed. She has not. All right, so now we're going to go to our friend EG. We're going to want to upgrade the Death Poker just a little bit. I also, now that I think about it, want to upgrade my intelligence to 16. All right, let's go do that. And what we're doing here now is we're going to do a Stormville Skip, which isn't too significant in the grand scheme of things. But it allows us to gain access to Lake Lunaria without having to deal with Mogget or Godric to begin with. And so we can go right past the bats. I should have probably put it to daytime rather than still being nighttime, but oh well. Alright. That is a cookbook here. Zweihander's over there in that chest. And let's go down the ledge. There is a scarab here. It's nothing important, though, if I remember correctly. And the only thing between us and Thop, who is going to be our next stop, is some wolves that we don't need to even deal with. They'll be asleep on the ground. Won't really be aggroed quickly. And we can just rush past them. Should be going up here. Yep, yeah, they are. Hi, Poochies. They're aggroed now, but we're too far out, so it's not going to matter much. And then these guys will start to wake up and we'll already be gone. We're going to get to this Site of Grace here at the top of Lake Lunaria. And we're going to do a quick sit. Well, actually, no. We're fine. I thought for a second the wolves might still be on me. They are not. We're good. So let's go pay a visit to Thop. And what we're going to do here specifically is get one sorcery off him. My friend.
Believe it or for a...
I can indeed spare some runes.
Presumably.
Alright, we're going to get the Glintstone Pebble. But we don't have a staff, you're saying. So we're going to fix that. And we're going to go down to the merchant down over here. So here's our merchant friend. Not too far away. Actually, a little bit farther away than what I think when I'm thinking it in my head. I have to go through this camp first. Which is easy enough. I'm not too worried about doing so. Though actually, some of these guys do have magic pots. So kind of going around this way is not a bad idea, to be honest. All right. Let's pop it. And then let's talk to you, friend.
Surprised no matter why. Oh, but don't. Oh.
And we're gonna grab the lantern as well as the staff. That should be about it. So let's just put the staff here. We're still on medium load. Keep that there. And the shield has parry, so I'll hold on to it for now. We're then going to pick up the map over here. It's a little bit dangerous, though, is my only problem. Oh my god, Lobster, I completely forgot that you existed over there. Don't really feel like grabbing that, but yeah, so we've been hit. Shoot. Yeah, grabbing that map probably is not a good idea in the grand scheme of things, because these guys do have a bit of a vicious jump. I was trying to remember off the top of my head where the frickin' place is with Raya. That's the problem. Raya's going to pop and sit. where's Raya from here? Because there's this here, which puts us in front of Rey Lucaria, which is what we want. We do want to go here at some point. So we'll touch this now and get the Site of Grace. Yeah, going for the map's probably not the right idea as long as I can remember my pathing to where everything is in the grand scheme of things. I also need to make it daytime again because there's a Deathrite bird that spawns near where I want to go. Oof. Alright, let's do that here. Make it daytime. Okay. And then we're gonna go back to Lascar Ruins. And it's like northwest, northeast. I'm trying to remember where hers is. It's like around this direction-ish. I'm gonna ignore the Royal Revenant. It's like near a telescope. Is that it over here? Yes. Yes, it is.
Hello. Hello. Please.
Question is, do I still have aggro?
Over here. Hello. It's rather my mistress, but I was a... Could I ask that thug only if you've...
Okay, I think we're fine.
Oh, what a blessed thug sleeve.
Okay, so we don't need the map then. It's pretty much northwest.
The thug sleeves.
Okay. And then the thug she's speaking of is like right... Oh god. Like over here-ish. It actually doesn't even show up on the map. Yeah, there he is. He's like due northwest from her. Okay, so I guess we just follow northwest from the Lascar Ruins. Go northwest and we don't even need the map. Pop this. We've officially taken one hit, and that's just because I was being stupid.
Are you trying to start? Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love with it. You're a first.
Alright, let's buy it.
Alright.
Bye, friend. Alright, let's go southeast now, directly back to Raya, so we can give her the necklace and receive our Volcano Manor invitation, which we're not going to need for a while. Also, reason why we made it daytime is because right here, a Deathrite bird spawns between that shack and Raya. So I'm very glad that we remembered to do that. Alright. Hello.
Thug, please. Oh, yeah, thank you. Did I forget? I seek. You are very brave to steady such, please.
Alright, there's our invitation to Volcano Manor.
The volcano.
So we'll need that once we get to Altus Plateau.
Instead, at the base, it was X. I have faith. I do hope. At the base, it was X. I have faith in. I do hope.
Okay, so that should be that. Let's then go up here to South Rey Lucaria Gate. And we're gonna make our way over to EG now. I'm pretty sure there's a way gate to spawn me like wicked freaking close to where he is. And is it that one there? No, I don't think so. But I don't know where it is off the top of my head, so it's not in my pathing. We will take damage here because we're gonna jump off. And now we just make our way over to EG so we can upgrade our Death Poker before Mogget. So like outside of me being stupid and going for the map, we have not taken a hit. So we're in a pretty good spot, all things considered, regarding pathing. We did die to Grafted Scion because I messed up my jump. Do need to remember that though. There's Belfries. Maybe need to go past Belfries. Trying to remember. Not really. We can kind of follow the lake here. and that would allow us not to have to deal with the group of enemies over by belfries. We also need to make sure we give those lobsters a wide berth, because, you know, they will kill us. Let's keep going. Is this a way gate? Nope. We just keep on moving, keep on moving. I'm trying to remember, there's also another merchant that I want to hit up that has fire arrows, and those actually are significant. I don't think I've ever been to that grave. I don't think there's anything significant there, mind you, but I just don't think I've ever been there. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Let's just keep going here. We do have a set of grace up here that I will hit up. I see it there. Hi. Could you not there, friendo? Perfect. Freaking land octopus trying to kill me. Alright, let's reset the spawns so we just can know with certainty. Actually, you know what we need to do? I need to memorize a spell. I almost forgot about that we need to do so. I should also upgrade my flasks. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go say hi to EG, upgrade Deathspoker, and then I'm trying to think if there's like anything else we need to really do. Actually, there is a merchant that sells the compound bow. That might not be a half bad idea to get in the grand scheme of things. Let's set here at EG, reset the enemies, and not open up that illusionary wall right there. Don't want to have to do that, because enemies are on the other side. Would rather not deal with them.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old codger, perhaps.
Alright, let's purchase one of each of these, and then we're going to upgrade Deathspoker. Cool, to +4. Nothing much else here for us, so now we're going to go back to Stormhill Shack, and we can see if Radorica has left us a golden seed. I don't think it's even necessary, even if she does. I think we have enough golden seeds for the most part. Let's see, is she still here? Nope. So she left us that golden seed that I was talking about, and some flowers. So perfect. We now are able to upgrade our flask for what it's worth. That reminds me, I should probably reset where these things are. And the kukri. Alright, let's also reallocate our flasks. Alright, and this is going to be our first real boss fight. Obviously, I'm not going to really count Death Rightbird. I'm not really going to count the dragon. I'm not really going to count Grafted Scion even, because Grafted Scion would have died a similar way to the Death Rightbird if we actually did do it right the first time. Thankfully, it's like early enough in no-hit runs that like I don't mind not practicing that. I see the army is following me. We're gonna sit and reset their spawns. Do I want to level up at all? What's Deathpoker's stats? Strength, intelligence, and then dex. So if we increase dexterity, that's 2, 2, and not much there. Dex would probably be the right move here and just push it to 30. So we just have a little bit more damage going for us. Alright, Cool, let's do it. Have this on standby. We are going to take this off, make sure we main the fire arrows. The compound bow might be the right move. I should probably go get that, but oh well. We're already here. Also need to two-hand that, don't I? I need you to do a attack that I can easily punish, friend. I messed up. Alright, in that case, let's do a no-hit practice. Yeah, I messed up there. I double-tapped L2 rather than doing an L2 R1 for the Death Poker R1 attack. It's kind of an interesting combo weapon. Let's do that again. Yep, death. Technically our second death, technically our first. Wanna jump? No, he's not gonna jump. If he jumped, then we'd be in a really good spot. So let's keep on going to the fight. Okay, so he's on second phase now. Oh, I completely freaking forgot to get Mogget Shackles. That's what I forgot on my pathing. I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking fool. Yeah, this fight's so much easier if you just had Mogget's freaking Shackles. Oh, that requires 5k too. We don't have that. I messed that up. Yeah, if we went to go see Patches and then got Mogget Shackles, we could hope for him to jump on the first attack, go with the Deathrite Ghost Flame Ignition, and then Mogget Shackles, and pretty much kill him before he even hits second stage. But we messed that up. Shoot. I knew I was forgetting something, I just forgot what. Yeah, so I can't do a follow-up there. I can just do the initial. Alright. Let's just make sure we die before we actually kill him.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Yeah, a little bit far out. So we'll die here.
These foolish ambitions to rest.
Yeah, if we just had Mogget Shackles, this would be different. So we're just fighting without what we'd probably have during no-hit run, which is going to make it a little bit harder, but might as well get practice in on dodging hits in case things go wrong. God freaking dang it. I'm a literal idiot. Oh well. We're doing so good too. The thing is that like it takes a while to even get to this point for setup purposes. Deal with that. There we go.
Well,
second phase.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must
Yeah, not a long enough time frame for us to go for the follow-up. We do this. Back off. He's going to slowly approach us, so I think doing this is fine. I messed up somehow. die here just so we can practice more. Yeah. So without Magma Shackles makes it a bit difficult because, yeah, the general pathing that we want for this fight is he jumps towards us. We hit him with the initial Ghost Flame Ignition. We then hit him with Maggot Shackles, pinning him to the ground, and then we hit another Ghost Flame Ignition, rinse, repeat, and normally we can kill him before second stage even procs. You should jump, friend. Gap closer. Alright, we'll continue. Okay, under damage. Like, if I can just keep him in the flames, it does so much sheer damage. I thought that was going to get him, it did not. I was hopeful that maybe that might work to my favor. Gap closer. Oh! Was that not gap closer? I thought it was. Maybe not. Oopsie. I also need to remember that some of his attacks are parryable. I'm half tempted to practice parry timing on him, as we do start with a parry shield. It's not a half bad idea. We jumps, we do Ghost Flame Ignition. I don't think that's parryable though. I'm trying to figure out what attacks are. Like, is that one? Not the overhand one. That one definitely is not. I think that one might be the underhand. That's a partial parry. Alright, well, I was gonna do Ghost Flame.
Foolish ambitions to rest.
Yeah. Could have killed you already like 3 times, but doing stuff and things to practice. I guess since we're doing a pathing run, not like a full-on no-hit run, maybe I should just kill him and then move on and attempt my no-hit pathing for Godric, since I know for a fact I can kill Mogget without being hit with Deathrite Flame. With the shackles, I know for a fact I can. To jump there. Oof. Thought I had the timing. Did not. You do that a little bit faster. Second phase.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must put these foolish.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually run Ghost Flame Ignition out on second phase Slam, because he recovers so quickly. It does get a bit concerning for that. His normal jump, though, we can use Ghost Flame Ignition R2. That was that explosion that you saw. That worked out pretty well, actually. I'm tempted to use that instead of the R1 on some of his attacks. on, jump at me. We're at jumping range. He just is not wanting to. Really? I did not know that he could go into that slam and immediately into a dagger like that.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must put these foolish ambitions to rest.
I guess I could farm 5,000 and go for Magma Shackles. Might not be a half bad idea to do. Like, it's not impossible for me to just kill him right now, but it is easier. Trying to think where I'd get them. What would be the best place? There's those few dungeons we could do really quickly. Alright, well that's already 13. Back off that. Can you jump at me? Jumping would be cool. Yeah, I think having a compound bow wouldn't be a half bad idea. Just so we can get rid of that frost a little bit sooner and do more burst damage. There we go.
Well, thou art of passing skill.
I thought it was far enough away. Was not.
Run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Oof. Still took a decent amount of damage there.
Put these foolish.
Yeah, so the L2 R2 is really good for those jump attacks. It really does punish, and if he is not hit with frostbite, then that's like another 13 then and there. The question is his second phase, and that's where I think I need to just time it right with Magma Shackles, is to pin him down on the ground before he's able to activate, and then Ghost Right Flame him to death then. I think that's where we're kind of at. So yeah, shoot. Just gonna wait for another jump attack or another good opening. Two hits in, because why not? Damage is damage.
Well,
Second phase.
thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must.
Yeah, he's just too quick there for me to be able to get off the R2, L2 R1 is the problem. Dang. That combo always messes me up. I always think I'm out of reach, but he has that follow-up immediately after that always punishes me. Huh. Also trying to figure out at what point he moves to second phase. It seems like halfway isn't necessarily correct. It's more like maybe a third. Jump. No, gap closer instead. Alright, so we can do Ghost Flame Ignition there for 881. Then L2R2.
Well,
So halfway now.
thou art of passing skill. Warrior
So set it up. see if he walks into it. He does not. Alright, he does walk into that one, though. Bad timing on the pop. Okay, 81 again with the frost. Ooh, thought I was out of range there. It's not. That might kill him here. Alright, so got the general idea down for him. Got the general idea. Let's work on my pathing for Godric. Because I've run testing and I know that I can for a fact kill him without being hit.
The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee.
Nugget. For a dead person, you sure do talk a lot. Has anyone told you that? For a dead person, you sure do talk a lot.
You there?
Hey.
Come over here. What's it to you? Step back, you wretched tarnished.
Hi. Time to die.
Why is it always me? What did I do to deserve?
Well, for one, you attempted to lock me into a freaking cage with a knight. So that's a start. Cool thing about killing him there, actually, is the fact that if you do so, you make it so that you don't go into a cutscene. We're gonna sit through you. Oh, I can't, because you're right on top of it. Shoot. Yeah, so, you know what? I don't know why I didn't do that. Hold on. Yeah, all we need to do to literally go there is to freaking shoot a pebble at it and kill it that way. Don't know why I didn't. Let's make sure we switch out our arrows. Yeah. We're just going to kill him this way. Watch for the fire pots that they throw. Can you get a little bit closer so I can kill you? That'd be amazing. There we go. That's one down. Cool. Two down. Alright, let's keep going. So that's the beginning of the pathing there. We're not going to worry about the hook claws as much as I love them to literal death. And then let's bring out this again. That's you down. That's you down. Perfect. Alright, so if we're not including the hawk, which we could have killed easily, no hits so far. Wait for this to pop off. Grab item. Go back. And just hit him too. This one over here should be asleep, so we can go immediately and just hit him. And then we can open up this here. We can see the knight is there. I think that... No, we could not just come in. That's unfortunate. Actually. Is it stuck on the door? I wonder if we can consistently do that. Oh, it's no longer aggroed on me even. You see nothing. There we go. So we can hit it through the door like that. That's actually really good to know. Okay. That solves the problem of the night. As long as you don't get the cutscene, you can get it stuck on the door and grab the rusty key. That solves a lot of issues, actually. And getting to Godric in a really easy way. Oh, that's actually really good to know. Because otherwise, you're going through the main gate, in which case you have to deal with the ballista and a whole lot of enemies. But this way, if you go up instead, you actually don't deal with anything all too frightening. Ooh. Okay. Got a view, no grabs, no touches. Honestly, you don't even have to kill that man. Just did it out of principle. Did it out of principle. Okay, and then we just run up here. We don't even need to really pay any attention to the knight. We can just run past. And we got a site of grace over here that we're going to set up. Yeah, so the main thing that I forgot as far as pathing was freaking going to patches of all people. Why did I forget patches? For God's sake, I'm an idiot. All right, let's go upstairs. There's one enemy that could be trouble. Yep, that was you. Probably the right way to deal with you, honestly, if we're thinking about it right, is to probably use magic. Yeah. Probably the right way to deal with that. So if we kind of reset that and figure out the pathing, I'm pretty sure all it is to use Glintstone Pebble on it. And we can't see the enemy there. Okay, now we can. But we can see you here. Yep, that's you down. That's all we had to deal with. Once that's down, then we can run past the archer. So 3 pebbles will do it. And then there's one enemy here on our right that we have to deal with. Alright, then there's this guy. All we have to do is crouch underneath of him and around while everyone's still asleep. I apparently messed that up. So, go figure. Alright, fellas. Make sure they can't do anything. We're actually not even in combat anymore. All of them decided to go back to sleep. Bye, guys. Yeah, that's actually the first time that guy's ever seen me going that way. Interesting. Alright, but we're going to go down this way, and this pretty much circumvents the entire castle. Like, if you go up and then pretty much just Assassin's Creed your way on the rooftops, you pretty much circumvent the entire castle and go directly to Godric. So we can go up here now. And over here. Nope, not gonna go up there. Gonna go down here. And then we're going to crouch behind these guys. Honestly, I could have gone a safer route, but oh well. Yeah, we could have dropped down, like, over here. Alright, those 2 are dead. Forget what this item is. Is it something worth my while or no? Cookbook, not really. Alright, we are now behind everyone, so no one's looking this way. You pretty much can just run right past here. And then we have this site of grace. So pretty much now we're on the home stretch to Godric. Yeah, I think this is a better pathing than the alternative. The alternative pathing is quite literally going through the front gate and dealing with the ballistas. The only thing you need to do is you need to dispatch enemies at range, which is not all that hard in the grand scheme of things. And you already have to do that with the main gate. Like, I tried going the main gate route, and it just was never fruitful. Yeah. Because you literally go down here, and there's Site of Grace, and Godric's on the left. Yeah, no. The back door is easier in comparison to the front door. 100%. 110%. These are all runes that we got after Margit, so we can use them, so we can level up. And I just push more into dexterity for now. Oh, Godric, I'm here. I was way early, for fuck's sake.
Slowly tarnished.
Early again.
Not unfit even to craft.
Yeah. Because after Godric, we need to go to Altus Plateau, don't we? Yeah. Hi, friend. Once again, just wicked early. I was doing fine in my own testing, then on stream, just freaking going into old habits of dodging way late. So far, so good. Ghost Blade's Conviction him. And that's second phase now. We're actually going to set this up before the cutscene. This might work. Oh, yes, it did! It did work, where if we end up where he is on the cutscene and put Ghost Flame Ignition underneath him, he just sits there. Oh, that's good to know. I did forget to do one thing. I should have ran at him while he was doing that flame rather than jumping over it. Okay. That's my ideas now. Yeah, if I know for a fact I can be in that middle area where the cutscene will end up being and putting down Ghost Flame Ignition right before, that's actually kind of huge and a lot of free damage. I will note, though, for some reason, the game kind of wants to die inside whenever we use Ghost Flame Ignition on Godric, and I don't entirely know why. So Ghost Flame Ignition, he's going to walk towards us. There's the Frostbite. I'm going to stay towards the middle, near the dragon, if at all possible. There goes Flame Ignition again. We missed that. We're going to back away entirely off of this because this is just a really long combo that I don't want to deal with, if possible. Oh, I need you to stop dodging like that, friend. I need you to chill. Perfect. All right, we're gonna run at him now. roll underneath. Okay. You didn't get as much damage with the Ghostly Ignition that time as last, but it's still something. That fire scares me, though. Magma shot. Dodging that again. Let's set him up here and try and put Ghostly Ignition in front. Ah, we got hit. We're so close to going hitless against him here. But this is fine. He had the general idea of this fight. I could have been a little bit more aggressive even. Yeah. That sweep, if we try and set up Ghost Flame Ignition, he does the sweep. You don't have a lot of time because it's a long attack. That's the only thing about Deathspoker that's a bit atrocious. That's one of the few really good weapons that you can get without having to do much. Oh, I'm just gonna die here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Even to graft.
I always need to remember that about his weapon art, that he can just proc that whenever he pleases. Like, it doesn't matter. If I'm up close with him, he can just proc the weapon art, and that's the hit, that's the run. And, like, getting up to this point's probably, like, an hour's worth of time, at least. Yeah. That's one of the things about no-hit runs, is that, like, you putting in the time to do it can be so punishing on that one moment where you just take a hit. Watch out for weapon art. Right here should be a good spot. Like I said, the game kind of freaks out. One more.
I am the Lord.
There we go.
All that is golden.
So that is
We'll return together.
no-hit Godric.
Bathed in rays of gold.
Once again, for a dead man, you talk a lot. All right, and let's pop this. So at this point, we need to now go to Volcano Manor. And I'm trying to think the best way to do so, pathing-wise. We have EG over here. I'm trying to remember where the Grand Lift is. There's that. There's the Grand Lift over there. But we aren't going to be able to go through there. Instead, we're going to go through the Magma Worm territory. Right, that's the Grand Lift, I'm pretty sure. That's death, I'm pretty sure. Let's go over here. I think we fall into this rock, we're good. Not even done. Even without it, we're good. Bye, wolfies. Bye, wolfies. Yeah, like I said, for some reason the game just really doesn't like Deathpoker on Godric. It like stutters the hell of my game. Both on the PC. I was thinking it's just going to be an Xbox issue because I do have this on Xbox now as well. So when I'm offline, I kind of play it on there. Unless I'm farming, which is on here. But I think we then need to go over this way to get to the Magma Worm. You know what? Oh, shoot. You know what I need to get that would probably be good for against the Magma Worm is frickin' the Meteorite Staff and the Rock Throw. Not Garank's, mind you. There's a different Rock Throw that, like, is 3 meteorites. Maybe I should get that. I need to go through Celia Crystal Cave, which we can get from Dragon Runes, and it's like right outside of there. I'm kind of tempted to do so, as it would help out a lot with the Magma Worm. Tempting. Let's grab that. And we are at the lift now. Alright, up we go. So, we no-hit Godric. The path to Godric was pretty simple as long as we used range. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that, like, I look at and go, yeah. Hi. I'm not gonna take it from you. No, thank you. You're not dead, though. Not a fan of that fact, to be honest. We need to make sure that we put into our pathing Mogget Shackles. We did mess that up. As long as we leave these guys alone, they won't mess with us. I do want to grab any somber smithing stones we see, though. As right now we need a +5. But I think these are just smithing stones in this cave. Fairly certain of that fact. These guys just throw smoke. Where do I go from here? I'm trying to remember. We go this way, we go this way. Right. Hi. Alright. All the way up. So next boss is the Magma Worm. You, I can't do much about. Left or right? Left. Not, actually, I forget. Oh, you explode. Give me a 4, not a 5. Disappointment. I'm disappointed. Soft cotton. Let's pop this. And then continue up. We're actually, like, not horribly far away from the boss in the grand scheme of things. That's the funny part. Alright, let's get rid of you. Forgot there's a bat here as well, though. Not gonna lie. Hey, what's up, Giraffe? Thank you much for the sub. Tomato shared, so hi. Alright, and then try to remember where the other bats are. I think we can go down here. Summer Smith and Stone, is it a 5? It's a 4, disappointment. How's the weapon I farmed? So this actually isn't even the weapons I've been farming. We're on a different save profile. We're currently doing some no-hit pathing. Let's get up here. And I forget if there's any bats that I missed. So I think we just go up. And from here, do we just make the mad? No, we can't make the mad dash. We actually have to go through this area and get rid of all the bats. That's right. All right, so Glintstone Pebble time. you two down. Target locks, not showing me any of the bats right away. Swear to God, there is another one though. I guess not though. Alright, that one will get aggroed. Come here, buddy. Eat freaking glintstone pebble. And there's this one here on the left, which I can't reach, so we're just gonna go Mighty Shot. And Mighty Shot on the ground. Or not. Alright, let's do Mighty Shot on you. And let's go Glintstone Pebble. Yeah, you have a bit more health than I would like. I will not lie. Cool. You're down though. Go away, drop. Gold rune. We'll take it. And then I think the next part really is just a mad dash to the boss. There might be some more bats though we need to deal with, but I'm fairly certain it is just a mad dash. Are we in combat? Oh, there's another bat down there that I missed. Ooh, that's a bit scary, not gonna lie. You. Oh, there's the bat. Oh, he took a hit. Okay, that's fine. Once again, this is pathing more than anything. I don't even know where that bat came from. I guess up there. God dang it. He's too distracted by these guys. I'm scared of you. Us too. Cool. So I need to remember that there's 2 bats here. And then we pretty much go up here, and this is actually the mad dash. That we just go right through. We give 0 craps about these 2 singing opera. Hi, friends. Bye, friends. We go back. And we're good. So next thing we face is the Magma Worm. Which, once again, there is a thought to us going back for a sorcery. So let's actually do that. We're gonna go all the way back to Church of El? Yeah, Church of El. And we're gonna go to CLA Caves in Caelid. Actually, it's over here? Yeah, it's over here, right? Right. Right next to first step is the dragon ruins. Yeah. And I believe it is the staircase on the left that we need to get. The one that is just open. I think it is this one. We shouldn't have to deal with the brats. We can just iframe. Oh no, we can't iframe. They can still kill us while we're opening. Okay, so we'll have to kill the rats before we go for it. We can't iframe through it. I thought that upon teleport that it would give us iframes. It does not. Noted. It ensnares us and leaves us open to death. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna crouch here. Yeah, I went the wrong way, I just realized. I was like, oh yeah, that's the way. No, we need to go around the other way here. Otherwise, that will happen. So out to the right and out instead of out to the left. We should spawn back in the cave. And the answer is yes. Really? That guy's just right there, apparently. Back to lurking? Sounds good. Have a great one, Giraffe. Alright. Pop this, just for the sake of doing so. And then we go out here. We should be in Caelid now. Yup. And there should be some ruins. Like, not here. This is the town. Where are the ruins? The Swamp of Aeonia. Is it to the right? Which one am I thinking of? I think it's to the right. Yes, yes it is. Cool. So we have the meteorite staff as well as one other. Street of Sage's ruins. So there should be meteorite staff back here. Nope, not here. Where is it? Oh, it's back there. I see it now. I see it. Can I grab, please? No? Oh, now they freaking do poison. There we go. Meteorite staff. And then where is the spell? Spell is it down here? I think it might be. We'll have to make sure we don't get hit in the future. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about adding this to the pathing is that there is a very high chance of being hit here. Not even killed because it's a no-hit run. So that's why I'm a little bit skeptical of doing so. At the same time, this will help us immensely in the fight against the Magma Worm. That's like the only reasoning. Like if we make it right down, we're fine. So we iframe here. We grab this. Rock Sling. Cool. Oh, that's right, we never sat at a bonfire, so we technically still can't go anywhere. Oh, I need to go and sit at the bonfire. Forgot about that, apparently. See, as long as we go, like, straight down, rather than doing what I did, which was freaking circling the entrance, then we shouldn't have much in the way of an issue when it comes to avoiding damage. Yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, so I don't mind adding it as much. Could be worse. Alright, let's sit so we can actually freaking teleport back to the Magma Worm. Forgot that you have to sit. There is no negotiations there. Alright, and we're all the way up here to Rune-strewn Precipice. Or is it the Overlook? Is it the Precipice? Also, right, we didn't beat the frickin' boss here, so it doesn't allow us to teleport until we actually, like, leave. There we go. For God's sake. For God's sake. There we go. Now we're good. Alright. And that's not right. Is it the Ravine-Veiled Village? Let's find out. No. Ruin-strewn Precipice Overlook? Which one? There we go. There's the opera singing. Alright, let's switch this out for the meteorite staff, which requires 18 intelligence. So I guess we won't be able to do that. Yeah, 16. What does Rock Sling require? 18 as well. May have messed up. That's 2K. Actually, you know what we can do? We didn't mess up, because we can do this. Forgot about that. Cool. 2 levels of intelligence. So we want 18. Perfect. And then we'll remember Rock Sling. And we'll replace this with the Meteorite Staff. Because this has no added benefit now. Alright, let's see if this idea works the way I want it to. Because we're going to aim for its head and try and stagger it, basically. Oh, friggin' Magma. I forgot you existed. Yeah, it's the only problem. That attack is really hard to avoid. We could use the center column. If we did that... If we did a center column tactic, then we might as well use the Ghost Flame Ignition, is the problem. Yeah, see, the AI for this enemy, for some reason, is really dumb. No one knows why that is, but it's just the way it is. Wait, I'm fat rolling? Since when? There's the frost. Yeah, see, I guess maybe the center column tactic is just the best bet. This boss, the game just doesn't like Ghost Flame Ignition. I do not know what's up with that. So odd to me. Where are you coming? You're still like stuck over here. Coding its sword now, so now it's doing the sword version. So it's in phase 2. Now it's a little less dumb, and I do say a little. Because it just does kind of like, I don't know, it just doesn't really like move like a normal boss. It's very odd. Coming, for frick's sake. Like, he just goes and does his own thing. And it's set place. We'll use the middle column still, just rock sling it, I guess. Try and boop it on the snoop of rocks. Nope, not enough FP. Well, the thing is, my cast speed is freaking god-awful of this. We're also out of FP now. Need to be a little bit careful here. can critical it, but I can't because freaking magma. We can still do Ghost Flame Ignition. Yeah, we can. We can do probably one more. What just happened to the Ghost Flame Ignition? It didn't do anything. Alright then. That's a little bit odd. The Ghost Flame Ignition's like, oh yeah, I guess you ran out of FP. I do nothing now. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Noted. So maybe it takes FP for the initial hit and then the follow-up? Interesting. Oh, seeds. Alright, we only have 6. I mean, we wasted a lot of Ghost Flame Ignitions, to be fair, on its first phase. We stick with Rock Sling or Ghost Flame Ignition? I don't know for phase 1. Rock Sling seems to be the better option in phase 2 for sure. Yeah, that's exactly what happens if you just have no FP. The game's like, oh yeah, Ghost Flame Ignition, it does nothing. Wicked odd. I mean, one Ghost Flame Ignition does more than one Rock Sling here. You just need to make sure it freaking hits. Did something without any remaining FP. Oh, it's on second phase now, I see. Yeah, you might want to increase our mind at some point. Well, that's a move. Yeah, I mean a bit aggressive, I guess. Stab you in the eye. I guess we have enough FP, we could follow up with Ghost Flame Ignition thereafter. It's not a half bad idea. Well, that's unfortunate. That was a complete and utter waste. Okay. That's generally what we'll have to do is Ghost Flame on phase 1 and then set up in phase 2 with this Rock Sling, I guess. Yeah, that'll have to be generally what we do then. Let's increase our mind for more FP. It's not a bad idea. Alright, well, on we go to the Altus Plateau, and then it'd be Volcano Manor thereafter for Rykard. Trying to think of my pathing for Rykard specifically. And we also need to have some souls for Serpent Hunt, so we can have that in our pocket. Alright, though. A relatively good spot. Cultist Plateau. Excellent. There's Abandoned Coffin. We'll hit up the site of grace here at Abandoned Coffin, and then we're pretty much going to book it right past to the ruins where you can go to Volcano Manor. Alright, let's keep going, keep going, keep going. What's this? Oh, frickin' golden Roa. No, thank you. What is this? Placido? Land Seeks. Just gonna completely ignore Land Seeks and keep on moving. Hi, Poochie. Hi, Poochie. Alright, set of grace here, and then Raya should be right here on our right. Oof. Can I stop accidentally grabbing wires? Criminy.
I knew you. I hear. Take my hand. Give me. I will.
Cool. So this will give us access to Rykard for our second Great Rune, and thus access to the city. Not really, no, but I enjoy Elden Ring, and I stream what I enjoy, and thus we are here. We do need to talk to you for the drawing room key.
I am Tanit. Rias, a warrior, perhaps. Will you join? Rise with us.
Yes, we will join.
The drawing room, but be sure. Use the key.
Okay, cool. So that is Zaki. And I'm trying to remember where the opening is. It's not over here. Is it the one on the right, I want to say? Yeah, it's not here. What's this? Oh, the Rikuzen finger. Right. We're not going to do the ladder. We're going to go kill Rykard. Is it here? Yes. Wait, is it not there? Oh, am I crazy? I might be crazy. Where's the frickin' opening again? There it is. Turn on our lantern. Oh, forgot about you. No, thank you. We're gonna go run right past here. Let's not deal with any of that. There's Bloodhound. Not gonna bother you, friend. And here's the site of grace. Oh yeah, we have to freaking beat the Godskin Noble, don't we? I almost forgot about that fact. Oh god. Whoopsie. It's the only thing about this pathing. I'm trying to remember. Can I get... Over there's Godskin. Who do we actually need to defeat? Yes, we do need to defeat Godskin. So we don't need to do that skip then. So in that case, trying to think of what the best pathing is over to where we want to be. We need to get over there. What is the best pathing for us here? Oh, well, it's not being hit, I can tell you what. Yeah, down here works. Don't bother Omen Killer. Yeah, I guess kind of jumping down here to a degree passes by a decent number of enemies. You can iframe this? Oh, no, we can't. right. No, we can't. We go up. And then from here, is it down here? I forget if it's down here or not. Or is it down here? Yeah, this is the only thing. I don't remember the pathing off the top of my head. Here. Don't think this is the pathing. Don't think we can make that jump as much as I want to try it. You go directly to the right. Oh yeah, directly to the right. We jump down. We go past you. Go here, open this. Yes. Yes. However. That's right, there's a big however here. I actually need... There's a reason why this is not a no damage run. Oh, where's the site of grace? I forget now. There should be a site of grace around here. There it is, for God's sake. That's it. Yeah, we need flasks now. I'm trying to remember if there's a site of grace before. Actually, yes, there is. So we can move our flasks specifically over to here. And then we go out to the right. And then down. Watch out for the slug, trying to kill us. And then I think it's over here. Is it over and up? Yes. Yes. And then we ignore you. Let's go up. And then the shortcut is over. Actually, we don't even need to do that, I just realized. Huh. There's Godskin Noble. Shortcut is here. And pre-law! Thank you much for the resub. All good. Alright, here comes cutscene. Ooh, that's an awkward cutscene. Alright, we then make a mad dash away from the fire monk, and then we can sit at this site of grace on the right. And then now we have access to Godskin Noble. I guess you could do this no damage then, couldn't you? So far, there is no point in which you require to take damage. Interesting. That's actually a really interesting thought. For some reason, I thought that you did require to take damage in order to get here, but I don't think you do. Here's Godskin Noble. After Godskin Noble, we go right to Rykard. Yeah. All right, let's do it. The only problem is dealing enough damage while not taking any. I think like using the pillars might be our best bet, but even that's gonna be difficult. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. The Godskin Noble. It's gonna be a very interesting no-hit. We go from Godskin, we make the mad dash to Rykard, we get past Rykard, and then we'll have our 2 great runes. This is very doable. This is very, very doable. There is a thought as well that we could upgrade Death's Poker if we wanted to. Yeah, there is the thought. that we could go for the upgrade on Death's Poker by grabbing some more somber smithing shards. Shoot. I don't know. I'm trying to think now. Trying to think if that's something that we want to do in the future. I guess I could look at what shards are nearby, because we're not doing as much damage against the Godskin Noble as you probably would like. Well, that's majorly unfortunate. It must have lost its lock, and thus it put it behind me rather than in front of me. That's unfortunate. Whoopsie. Thankfully, the run back to Godskin, as long as you did the shortcut, is not a long one. Definitely one of those situations where exploration and understanding that there's a shortcut benefits you. Is there a way to skip Godskin? I doubt it. Like, you would need to somehow jump around this. Yeah, I don't think there is a good way to do so. So Godskin Noble is required. Bit of damage there to start off with. I never freaking reallocated my flasks, did I? The fireball. I saw it coming and I just couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, the Black Flame will kill me. Godskin Noble might be the hardest fight that we have to deal with. I'm trying to think if there's like any other. Margit, we have Maggot, we have Maggot Shackles. Godfrey, we did hitless. Magma Worm, we can do hitless. Godskin Noble might genuinely be like the hardest boss for my no-hit attempt. Trying to think if there's anyone else. I mean, there are a few more, let's be honest. There are more bosses after Rykard that we have to deal with, like the Fire Giant, which I'm contemplating moving from Freeze to Freeze and Bleed with the magic whetstone that we can get in Stormville. Like, we could try and go with Hook Claws rather than Ghost Flame. I thought that was going to... That's interesting. So it keeps on tracking the Black Flame until it throws. I was hoping that it would throw to where your location was when it wound up. It did not. Must have rolled early. Must have rolled early. Because I think my best bet is to force it to throw Black Flame, dodge it, let's line up Ghost Flame Ignition, and then let it walk through it. Might be the easiest bet here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oof. What you doing there, friend? You're attacking something by standing up there, and I don't know what. Looked like they were aiming like straight down as well. On Black Flame. Chose not to. It's running at me. bit scary. Yeah, so this is probably the best bet. Okay, second phase incoming. Need to get behind a pillar. It's not a level 1, no. This is a no-hit run attempt. Or not attempt, it's more pathing than anything. Oh, you gotta be joking me. I didn't see the wind-up. We're doing our no-hit pathing. So right now we're in Volcano Manor after we went through Magma Worm. And so I was kind of doing a little bit of practice and seeing what it would look like using Death Poker in order to pretty much bring us the majority of the way. I am half tempted to go and get Bloodhound Step and use Hook Claws. Like, I am very tempted to do so with a cold infusion. But we're gonna stick with this. Yes and no. Because at the end of the day, you still need to do damage, right? Yep. Let's get your Black Flame. That's fine. Let's go down here. He's gonna run at us. We're gonna need to run at him. He's doing that. Goes on ignition. Dodge immediately. Nope, we don't have the timing. I thought I did. That and also, poise damage is still considered damage. So this is a no-hit run. So we can't even take use a shield for no damage. So this could very easily become a no damage run, to be honest. All right, that's fine. Rolling back does not seem to work well against that, because it looks like it goes through us. Kieran Retaliation is going to get nerfed. Point blank statement. Kieran Retaliation will be nerfed probably next patch, because right now it's broken. It shouldn't do what it currently does. Let's put it that way. And Death Poker allows you access to a really good weapon very early. Still useful even before against him. Well, yeah, but I'm telling you that Kieran Retaliation is going to get nerfed, because it should not do what it currently does, is my point. We're gonna set this up. He's gonna run, so we have to walk at him. Black Flame, keep moving. I'm gonna hit once and then run, try and set up for Death Poker. Nope. There's Black Flame again. A little bit late on the roll, unfortunately. Well, let's keep on going at it. Keep on trying to set up for pathing. Practice against them. I need you to freaking do something. Alright, here's Black Flame. Roll at, set up Ghost Flame. Nope. Yeah, Kieran Retaliation, the reason... So there's two reasons. Kieran Retaliation, A, is going to be nerfed into the ground because it's currently bugged. So it's technically an exploit, which would invalidate the no-hit run, A. B, it is... In order to get it, I'm trying to remember where you get it. It is still probably going to put us into worse positioning. Because where do you get it? Is it a merchant or is it a dungeon? On day one, safest way to deal damage to Godskin. Kieran Retaliation, isn't that simply being able to parry into Phalanx? Remember, that's not just Godskin that we have to deal with. We also have Mogget and Godric. Right, you have to do that. Right, you're not running, so you can set up. walk around a little bit. Another black flame, that's fine. Are you running or walking? You're running, so we have to force that attack. Alright, we should be fine here. We can force it to walk in the pillar. Yep. Excellent. Yeah, so remind me, where do you get Curing Retaliation, though, is the thing. Because remember, for a no-hit run, basically you're trying to avoid any situation. Okay, he's gonna run. We have to run at him then. Oh, he's walking now. We can't set up here. Fireball? Yep. Run or walk? Run. Brave and set. Shoot. No hit run on Mog. I'm not sure if that'd be possible. I mean, it definitely is possible, but I don't think I want to attempt it. But either ways, our pathing is pretty much as far as bosses are concerned. The dragon in Dragon Barrow, or the fort in Caelid. And then Deathrite Bird for Death Poker. Patches, Mogget, Godric, Magma Worm, Makar, and then Godskin Noble. Oh yeah, there's no way in hell that I'm going to want to go through Kyrian Manor in order to get Kyrian Retaliation. That is just asking for a run to end, to be honest. Oh my god. I wasn't sure if we could dodge that or not. Shoot. Because you have the hands to deal with, you have the phantoms to deal with, and then you need to beat Loretta, whoever the boss is on the horse. So like that's adding an entire other boss that is not required for you to win. Tree Shield by using Rot Arrows on Crucible Knights. I mean, that technically could work, but remember that I can't take damage on a shield. So like even hitting, having an attack hit a shield will still count as a hit. Saw that one coming. What do I need? I need to get the compound bow. Right, you're running for an attack. Alright, that's fine. That'll hit the pillar. We can set up with Ghost Flame Ignition. Didn't do a lot, though. That worked out perfectly. It is a reflect, you are right. It's still one of those situations that we have to fight another boss. Let's force you on here. Oh, I didn't do it. You didn't do it. Shoot. Messed up. We're still alive somehow, but we messed that up big time. Yep. Like halfway isn't bad here. I probably could have done a lot better if I would have caught it on the pillar, but I think I messed it up a little bit. I should have stayed by the pillar I was at and not going to the pillar where it was at. Oh well. I'm trying to think for that Crucible Knight that drops the Tree Shield. Might help against Renala. We're not fighting Renala. We don't need to. That's the biggest thing. We're not even touching Kyrian Manor for this with this pathing. We only fight the dragon in Caelid to get 100,000 runes. We then fight a Deathrite Bird. We fight Patches. We fight Mogget, Godric, and then Magma Worm Makar, and then Godskin Noble and Rykard. and that gets us to Altus Plateau and Lindell. Give the pillar. There we go. Perfect. Make some distance now. Oh, okay. It's gonna be tricky. There, he got away though. Yeah, and Renal's not even on our list. Dodge to the left. Alright, Frostbite again. He's gonna run. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I got a bit greedy. I got a bit greedy there. I was thinking that because we had the column between us and them for the black flame, that we could. No, I mean, most of the bosses are optional. So understand, in order to gain access to Lindell, you need 2 Great Ruins. You need 2 Great Runes, right? So in our case, we have Godric. And we're going to get Rykard as our 2nd Great Rune. So instead of going for Renala, we're going to go with Rykard instead. So the answer is yes, they are optional, but every boss is optional. You technically only need 2 Great Runes. I need you to do something. Just walking at me menacingly. And you're running at me menacingly. Yeah, this is where having the compound bow and the fire arrows would be beneficial. Alright, block that. Keep running. Okay, we can actually set this up. We're far enough away. Might be a mistake. Oh, yeah. Let's sit up here. Oh, you gotta be joking! When I hit it, it rolled around. Oh, that's painful. I thought we were fine. Must have misstepped then. Must have misstepped. Can you get through those 2 pillars? That's interesting. I don't think it can get through those 2 pillars that we just saw there. When you can use St. Trina's. Remind me where St. Trina's is gone. I have it in my original run, but I don't remember where it is at this point. Like, yeah, you have St. Trina's, but the problem is dealing enough damage. Because we're not doing much in the way of damage, and Frostbite, it's going to be burst. And it has range on top of which. Yeah, you can put it to sleep, but it's going to wake up when you deal damage to it. I don't think you can sleep lock it. I could be mistaken, though. Rough. But I know sleep does work against it, yes. Yeah, so Godskin Noble I'm going to have to practice against. Where's St. Trina's Sword? If St. Trina's Sword is in an area that does not require any additional bosses, then I would contemplate it. I'm pretty sure it might be Imp Door for St. Trina's Sword, but I could be mistaken. Deathpoker is specifically for the Frostbite burst damage. But if St. Trina can sleep lock the Godskin Noble, then I might consider it. Kill in some basement. Oh, I know where it is, now that I remember it. Yeah, it's near the beginning of Caleb. I remember where it is now. There are the crows. I'm pretty sure... I forget if we can iframe them. Because I'm pretty sure either it is a illusionary floor for St. Trina. You know what we could do? I know exactly where it is. I'm curious now. It is... Calum Ruins down here. I know exactly where it is. I want to see if it's a... Imp Door or if it is a illusionary floor. It should be... Where is it? Oh no, is that not, that's not the right one? And we need Rot View Balcony. There we go. Rot View Balcony, it should be like right below. I know exactly. Yep, there we go. Oh, don't want to drop down there accidentally. Actually, did we survive that fall? Hold on, let's check. Answer is no. Because if we could go right to there, but the crow definitely activates. That's the only problem. Trying to think. Let's see, is there any space? Actually, this might work right here. Crow activates. Imp Door. Do we even have a stoneward key? Nope. I know where to find one though. I'll just die. Hi. I said I'll just die. Thank you. I know where to get one. I'm trying to remember. Roderica's. Yep. So we can go right to Roderica's Site of Grace, grab the stoneward key there, and then try that again, see if we can avoid the crow, and then I guess attempt to sleep the Godskin Noble. I just don't think it's going to be a great option, but we'll try it out. Gate front, Stormville Skip. There we go. There we go. I'm willing to test it though. You don't have any runes. Otherwise, we could at least upgrade St. Trina to +4. Yeah, +4. This will make it so that if we do this pathing for St. Trina from Rotview, we would have to then make it a no-hit run, especially instead of no damage, which there is a lot where we could do no damage run for this. All right, ends up on the side of the wall. We can then do this. I frame it out. And... oh, you gotta be joking me. Okay, we can definitely make it where it's no hit there. We can use the iframes to our advantage. All right, let's try it. St. Trina. And instead of Death Poker, let's see if we can sleep lock it. Fine, you can kill me if y'all want. Thank you. If it will deal more damage from explosion while asleep. Are you talking about Death Poker, or what are you talking about? More damage while asleep. Also, I wonder how much sleep we need to do to Godskin. Because it deals, what, 66? Let's see. Prison Town Church on the left. If you switch weapon mid-fight, we can try. And see what happens. Because I'm pretty sure as soon as it gets hit with damage, though, it will wake up. That's the only thing about sleep. I don't think you can crit the Godskins while asleep. There are some enemies that you can, but I don't think Godskin you can is the problem. How's my load looks like? Okay, we're good. I'll probably take this off and put on Death Poker. You can crit them while asleep? Let's find out. You think? Well, find out. We'll use Mrs. Slumber once we get into range. So that, I don't know if that would count as a hit. All right, it's asleep. And answer is yes, you can crit. Okay, asleep again. So you can kind of sleepwalk. The moment you deal damage, though, it wakes up. St. Trina might be an option here. The only thing is, like, it's going to take a while to do. Thankfully, while it's asleep, we can flask. Okay, okay. This is an option. I think they don't get immune from sleep. No, they do not. You can just sleep them infinitely, I'm pretty sure. So let's try this and see what we can do. It requires a couple hits, though, to start off with, and when you, after the crit, it can immediately go for another hit. That's my only concern. Yeah, we can try. Looks like I need to probably use Mrs. Slumber when we enter. So we can just do, I think it's a 2-tap. Yeah. So Mrs. Slumber before we enter, go in, 2-tap it, put it to sleep, bring out Death Poker Explosion. The only question is, do we have enough FP to make that work? That is the question of the day, ain't it? And the thing is, it does require us also moving off of St. Trina to then reapply Mrs. Slumber. That's an ooh. Because how much... I'm curious, how many times will it take us to hit to put it to sleep without Mrs. Slumber? I'm kind of curious on that now. Hold on. Find out. Man, it's like the camera angle is so high up that when it locks on, I might need to not lock on when trying to attack it up close. It's just a little bit unfortunate. Because when I'm up close like that, it's just too close. I can't see if it's winding up or not. So do I need to use Mrs. Slumber? That's what I'm trying to answer here. If not, this will be a lot more manageable FP-wise, as we only have 6 flasks. Otherwise, we need to upgrade our mind more for more FP. Yeah. Let's not lock on this time. That didn't help. Still not asleep. So that's more than 3. Yeah, so I guess we need to run Mrs. Slumber. Would blood flies be cheating? No, not at all. The swarm flies is an option, but the thing is, always remember, in order to get swarm flies, you either need to go to the Man of Giants or complete Vare's quest line, which requires you to then interact with players. And I don't know if, like, I know you can't summon players. I don't know what invading would look like. And if it would count that you could use invasions, I don't know if you would be able to, just slumber real quick. Oh, I forgot does the second one. That's 2 hits and still is awake. Is it gonna be 3 with Mrs. Slumber? Uh-oh. That's my main concern with St. Trina's, is if we're gonna have enough FP in order to keep them asleep. Because we can get this guy halfway without taking a hit with Death Poker. St. Trina lock might be an option, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot to see at least what we can do once we get them asleep. But yeah, if I had access to swarm flies, I would absolutely use it. Wake up if poisoned? I don't know. It's a good question. That's new. It takes more than 2 shots. Probably like 3 or 4. That's up close and personal with Godskin Noble. Starting to like this idea less and less. Starting to like this idea less and less. Just opens up so many opportunities for death. Or, in our case, well, it opens up so many opportunities for a hit, let alone death. St. Trina's arrows? I don't know if there's a vendor that sells them. that we would have access to? If so, then maybe. Tail whip. Yeah, I think just Death Poker is the better option. Like, right there alone, we can just deal upwards of 2,000 damage. And if we can at least dodge it, then we don't really need to put it to sleep. Like, it's an option, but I don't know if it's a good option. Rather than just working on our spacing with Death Poker. The biggest thing is just going to be learning the moveset and timing of Noble, because the way that I beat Noble was with Hook Claws. If Death Poker, then some fire damage. Yeah, so that's the idea. I didn't pick up the compound bow for some reason. But we could do that to reset the freeze. Flame. Let's reset by going around. Now running attack, we have to disengage. Yeah, I knew that was trouble. Also, Death Poker didn't activate. We didn't have FP. Shoot. I need to remember that if Death Poker doesn't have enough FP after initial ignition, it doesn't do anything. It's kind of dumb. Ooh. Trying to remember where the merchant is for fire arrows. I need to add that to my routing. So that way we can do exactly that. I was also hopeful that we could find just a weapon that can deal fire naturally. I don't think there is, unfortunately. Actually, can I add fire damage, arrows or bolts? Arrows. I know where there's one with bolts. Myself up too far. Let's have him walk through. Actually, I wonder if we can just use this pillar to our advantage. I think we can. Except I don't have any FP. Hold up. I wonder something. Because he can't come through this pillar. The AI knows as much. What? Oh, never mind, it can. It just didn't like doing so. Oh, that's interesting. So it can go through. The AI just prefers not to. Wonder if we can use that to our advantage. We might be able to. Because that gives us a lot of spacing and kind of sets up for Death Poker really well. But yeah, we're looking specifically probably for arrows. Because we'd probably want to pick up the compound bow. Please crossbow blood bolts and light bones. I mean, we could pick up blood roses at the Rose Church. That is an option. Let's go back over here, friends. Ooh, that's scary. That lock off just messed me up. Frick. Freaking hell, I knew it was the wind-up. I saw the hand go up and I panic rolled. Just remember, when it comes to no-hit run pathing, the biggest thing is you're trying to limit your exposure to potential threats. So, like, the more things that you add to a pathing, the more dangerous it is, and the more chances there are that you get hit. That's the only thing. That's why I was even skeptical of St. Trina's sword. Bleed arrows with fast hit, also good, but they get more immune. Yeah, that's true. But the bleed does help. The biggest thing is, I think just resetting the frost, like you said, might not be a bad idea. Gonna hit me through the pillar. Freaking knew it. That's one of the things I need to worry about, is specifically that attack. That attack, I think, is going to be the death of me more often than not. So I need to just get used to the timing of that, of the gap closer. Gap closers actually seem to be one of the majority of the attacks that I get hit by. Rot plus poison arrow or bolts. I mean, yeah, there is the thought that I could, because we do kill a dragon in Caelid, that there is the idea that we could go Rot Breath and just space out the fight and try and take it down that way. There is a thought there to do so. Every time I think I'm safe, I'm not. Let's see if we can path around this. Let's reset up here. I mean, the pathing here is not bad. We just have to get it to commit to something like Black Flame. Yeah, this actually might work. Then get it to hug pillar. Frickin' gap closer! How no-hit run against Elden Beast? Yeah, about that. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be fun. Because Elden Beast doesn't have a map-wide AoE. There's the one boss right before that does have the map-wide AoE, and that's gonna be interesting. That in, do we need, I'm trying to remember, do we even need the Rune of Death? I don't think we do. Alright, back here again. Yeah, I think this actually might work best. Need you to path to the right, not to the left, friend. Frick. Yeah, pathing around these works out well. Then we can get it to commit to attack there. That gives us spacing. Just need to be really patient. Yeah, the projectiles are gonna be fun. Let's put it that way. I was about to say, there's no way you can hit that. Oh, I'm dead. That short poke, I saw it, I was like, ooh, I'm dead. I'm mid-animation. That's one thing about Death Poker and Ghost Flame Ignition. Like, it is a long freaking animation. I'm gonna say 20 more minutes of practicing Godskin Noble, and then I might call it there for the night. I'll likely do more practice offline even. But at least I have a good idea of the pathing. And that's the biggest thing about this, is understanding what pathing I need to take in order to reduce our chances of being hit. Potentially. I thought about picking up Bloodhound Step even for this fight and running Hook Claws. I don't think we actually have a chance to set up there. We have a chance to set up here, though. Oh my word! I just couldn't see him with the frickin' pillar. So he did the gap closer through the pillar. Frick. Okay, so I think kiting around those pillars, though, is actually not bad. We just need to be a bit more careful and make sure we set up appropriately. The chasing laser just 100% hits with small projectiles normally. Yeah, even if Bloodhound Step, it was still even difficult. There's probably a better way to do it. So we'll have to figure that out. People are already pathing no-hit runs and trying to figure out how to do them. So I'm sure someone will figure out something for Elden Beast. No, thank you. Thought about setting up there, would have been a bad idea. Black hole might work. Ooh, that was scary. Ah! I didn't realize it could combo into Gap Closer. It did 2 thrusts, and then I heard the shing of it winding it back for the Gap Closer, and I was already dead. I mean, I like the idea of using Bloodhound Step for this boss fight, because that's what I did to beat it. At the same time, I was already level 120 when I got here, because we did Volcano Manor last. And so I don't know if my same damage would apply. I mean, we're level 39. Isn't Black Hole hard to get? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure the answer is correct. Yes. And so that might not be an option. Oh, you're running for an attack right away. Please, no. The Gap Closer. Every time. That is the death of me. I don't know why I just panic whenever I see the wind up, and I just need to not. I just need to not. I tried. I remember when I was facing the Elden Beast, like, what if we tried Thop's Barrier? I tried it, didn't work. Did not work. I even tried, what was it? I think it was another one that deflected instead of just blocked, and that still didn't work. The spell. Oh yeah, no. I know exactly what you're talking about. Already got hit. Black Flame? No. Yep. Yeah, Godskin Noble's gonna be our biggest issue here for no hits. Because Mogget I can do, so Grafted Sign we can do no hit. I've done that no hit. Mogget I've done no hit. Godric I've done no hit. Magma Worm Makar we've done no hit. It really just is Godskin Noble right now for the first half. Because once we get done with Godskin Noble, then we're in a much better spot. Because then we can get to Divine Bridge and use the elevator. Godric no hit is funny. Oh, Black Flame. Just gonna rotate. Yeah, before when I was just doing Black Flames, it was better. I didn't realize the gap closer was that far. My god. And there's no way to skip Godskin Noble. Poor guy loses the Mogget in difficulty. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Mogget was always, based on what I've seen, meant to be the first great filter. Kind of similar to Gyrund in DS3, where like Garund, I don't remember his name exactly, but basically the first boss in DS3 was very much a great filter as well. And like From Software always has a boss that is. Why they do it, don't know, but they always do, and it's always early in some capacity. Gundyr, thank you. Black Flame. Thank you. Yeah, so I think using a compound bow with flame arrows is the way to go here. Shoot. God dang gap closer. Yeah, compound bow, flame arrows. Probably need to like just stack on them. There was never so high difficulty spike like Bloodborne and Gascoigne. Gascoigne? So the strange part about Gascoigne was Gascoigne is meant almost to be a tutorial. And Mogget's almost a similar way, where Gascoigne was meant to teach you how to parry in Bloodborne. And, like, for those who got the message, it wasn't a hard fight. For those who did not get the message, though, hardest fight in history. So like, yes and no, I'm gonna say there. On here. I forgot. He's not freaking panic roll like that. Holy hell. I mean, yeah, but there's a difference between people being new and people picking it up, right? Yeah, that strike there so quick. Through the pillar. I kind of do hate that they can hit through pillar like that. I know I can too if, like, Rivers of Blood. But, like, the fact that it can do physical damage through objects is kind of nutty. I wish at that point they would just do it like Smaug and Ornstein, where they could just break the pillars, and I'd be a little bit more comfortable with the fact that they can hit through. But the fact that they just hit through and the pillars still exist, I'm like, I don't like it. But yeah, no, basically, Gascoigne was more meant as a lesson to parry, like, use the mechanics the game gives you. Mogget is a lesson in you don't need to fight every boss right away. Though, actually, you know what I'm going to say? Tree Sentinel might be a better example of that lesson. I feel like everyone, like, took a stab at Tree Sentinel and regretted it after. rolled away thinking they were winding up for a shorter hit and then got closer. I'm doing progressively worse with this boss. That's why sometimes you just need to take a break. Sometimes taking a break is necessary. Alright, we'll go again. Then we'll do one more, and then maybe I'll do some PvP on my main save. And we'll delete this one, and then do another no-hit pathing. The only unfortunate thing about no-hit pathing in this game is that, like, for the first, like, hour, you don't do anything. Are practically one of the most difficult enemies in the game. The Banished Knights. Oh, the one, yeah, that one? The one that freaking will, teleport behind you? Like a freaking fiend? Yeah, just a little. Like the pillar spacing. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. I just ran past them. Like, if there was ever a From Software game that taught you that you don't need to fight every enemy, it is by far Elden Ring. There are so many times where I just go, I don't think I will, and I just leave. A lot of the Banished Knights and Farmers, I don't think I actually took the time to kill a single Banished Knight in Farmazula. I think I ran past every single one of them. I'm fairly certain that's the case. Alright though, we're going to end this. And then we are going to do some PvP, because why not? Why not? Has parried them with Brass Shield to death. I mean, that works. That is an option. Alright, I'm gonna go with you. Do I want to do Hook Claws? No one expects the Hook Claws. Oh, I didn't want to sit. Back up. Alright, let's go to Rea Lucadia. Academy Gate. If I do Hook Claws, I'm going to need to increase my poise. To at least take one hit of a short sword, one hand. Yeah, probably the right move. And then Rivers of Blood. Yep, okay. I have an idea. I has idea. So we're going to go with Hook Claws. Shield is OP. That's the ability. Oh yeah, Brass Shield is very good. No doubt about that. Crimson Medallion 2. We are going to change up our physic. We have Stance Break easier and Boost Poise and Stance Break. Yes. Yes. Do I want to change that? Change charge attacks. 8 grows stronger. You know, we'll do this one instead. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we're gonna have to change up our armor. I found that the veteran armor is one of the better options for poise to weight. Where is it? Veteran armor. So, you can bully Ash spamming Rivers of Blood with it and some Spirit Pokes. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I run Rivers. I'm an arcane build, but I'm mainly going to be using the Hook Claws unless they just space me out, in which case I'm going to bring out Rivers. Veterans Greaves. Actually, was it Veterans? Oh, I have Vagabonds. I was like, wait a second. Where's Veterans? How much poise are we at? We're almost there. That gives us 69. We actually don't need 69. We need, like, just over 50. Order by weight. 48, 51, 51, 48, 51. Anything lighter. That gets us above 50. Nope, 51, so we could go with this setup. Yeah, fingerprint plus that? Sure. Let's take you off, take you off, take you off. Should be fine. Gotta love Rivers, not for PvP, but being the weed whacker. I mean, it does its job well. I do want to take off some of my spells. We're gonna keep Bestial Sling. We're gonna keep Beast Claw and some more flies. And let's do some PvP. Marca flowers. All right, let's do it. Need to remember that if we're doing this with hook claws, we basically need to unless they are using a heavy weapon like an ultra greatsword, we need to 1-for-1 trade them and then freeze and bleed them out. What was that? Oh, lance and twin blade. Oh, interesting.
Hey!
Maybe just go in for 1-for-1. Increase poise. I only have 10 seconds worth of poise increase. We need to just go in. Okay, they're gonna space me out now. So we're gonna go swarm flies. And force the dodge catch. Ooh, okay. That's a thing, so he's also freeze and bleed. Oh, he's also laggy as hell connection. Holy hell. Yeah, we're just bringing it at you. Because he's gonna space me out. He has bleed, triple crossbow. Yep, so we just keep on moving. He has a limited amount of ammo. Yep, you just do that. The latency on him is stupid. I wish that it was dedicated servers rather than P2P because holy hell. He's gonna DC. Yeah, we wait until he gets dropped. Because I can't do much against him here. Like, look at this. The fact that it's a P2P connection is what makes it so bad. I mean, keep on using your bolts, mate. You have, what, 33 shots total? With 3 each? How did that hit me? Excuse me? Phantom hit? We'll chip him then. He's gonna just do that. We're gonna fan him, or we're gonna chip him with this. It does enough poise damage. He can't take a hit. Somehow that didn't hit him, and he didn't roll. Excuse? The lag is true killer, honestly, though. Chip. Chip. Blood loss, no damage, though, because we actually dodged it. Chip. Oh, we actually took damage there. Chip it again. You got it. I'm telling you, frickin' pocket sand is so good. Like, just having a backup pocket sand if they're trying to frickin' outrange you like that is just so good, especially if they don't have enough poise against it. Oh, my word. So much fun. Alright, we're gonna sit though. We're almost dead. We are almost dead. Alright, let's go with you. I have no idea what you're bringing, though. Freaking the cape, the fingerprint cape, I swear to God. How much faith does Lightning Spear need? Nice fast punish for WA spam. I don't know. I don't have a lot in faith. We have like 18 faith right now. Is that a Reaper? That's Reaper. Interesting. Alright. Let's drink our physic. And let's trade. Well, that's unfortunate. I wasn't able to do enough. Alright, let's keep him at range then. away. My friend, you need to roll. You don't understand. Bestial Sling has range. There you go. Now you're learning. All right, let's get a roll catch going with Beast Claw. All right. Blast. No, no, no. No, no, no. Some more flies? Sure. Just gonna spam swarm? I mean, you only have limited FP, friend. And I have Bloodhound Step on my side. Oof. That's fair. I opened myself up by getting range and not keeping them at length. I'm literally using one of the closest range weapons. Show Swift, you point down. Reaper, Sword Dance are terrifying. Less with Double Slash. Yeah, Sword Dance, Reaper is really nice. If I were to use a different weapon, I mean, we have the main weapons I have upgraded, like Rivers of Blood, Moonveil, Uchigatana, but I can't actually wield Moonveil right now. We could go with, what other weapons do I have plus 10 or plus 25? I'm starting to get everything, like, up there, but still. Black Knife, it'll never land in a million years. If I... You know what? We're just gonna do it because why the hell not? But, like, there's no... Actually, I might be able to set up a roll catch. There's no way I could set up a roll catch like that. I'm gonna try it. I want to try it now. Hold up. We're gonna see if we can set up a roll catch with Black Knife. Have enough... yeah, we do have enough. Cool. There's no way in hell that this will work. But we're gonna try it. Because what I'm gonna try and do is set up some more flies and then get them to a dodge roll and then roll catch Black Knife. I don't think this will have any way of working. And if it does work, it has no right. Blood infused great hammers. Yeah, that is an option. There's actually like a lot of decent weapons that I could use. I just don't have them heavily upgraded. That's the only problem. I kind of wish that like upgrade didn't matter in PvP, but it does. Okay, well you have the bubble. No, get rid of that bubble. For you. No. Yeah, limited FP. Oh my god, you're skating. Yeah, there's no world where that works. Yep, that's fine. If you want to space me out, be my guest. I outspace you every day. That's fine. You need to not get up in my face. I don't think you understand the situation you're in. Alright. People don't expect the Bestial Sling, especially Bestial Sling, to hit for frickin' 250. Like, the Bestial Sling just straight up hits for 250. It's kind of nutty. To be fair, like, my incantation scaling is upwards towards 300. What is mine at right now? 291 with Dragon Communion Seal, since it's S tier arcane. Nope. Where'd it go? Is indeed a beast. You are not wrong. We're getting rid of Black Knife. Screw that noise. We're going back to... You know what I should do? I should plus 10 frickin' Cestus. Just for the lulz. Go back to the claws. What you have in your hand, friend? Is that bloody Hellas? No, that's the ant one. Hi, friend. Huh. I forget what it's called. Off the top of my head. No, you people in your freaking bubbles, get out of here. Yeah, he's trying to catch me there. Nope. Oh, you have no poise, friend. I can roll catch you for days. I can roll catch you for days with a bestial sling. Bloodhound step. Ooh. I see we have Bloodhound step on our mind, friend. I tried to catch him there on the Bloodhound step, didn't work. I mean, you only have so much FP, and I can trade. Okay, it's an FP flask, that's fine. I knew I should have done it when he did it. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, he also has... Oh, interesting. He's using the helmet that heals a little bit when at low health. That's an interesting choice. That's a very interesting choice. Yeah, I need to upgrade more weapons and figure out builds with them a little bit more. Probably mainly like dex weapons, to be honest. About sling, physical damage, I just laugh at oh yeah. But a lot of people don't run shields. To be fair, like most shields right now, like, for example, the main thing in PvP that you're seeing right now is like Great Shield plus Spear or Pike, and it's just laughable at how, like, impossible it is to do anything. Okay, let's make sure we're actually two-handing the hook claws now. Because I did mess up that last time, where I was poising through. Dual Reapers.
Hey!
He's gonna out frickin' space me. Phantom Slash. Alright, he's gonna outspace me, so I'm gonna bring up Rivers. Bestial Sling time. Just try and outspace him. Only 132, so probably 60 Vigor on that build. Some flies. Some more flies already activated. Blast. I went to trigger Bestial Sling and I must have mistimed it. Trying to roll catch him now. Yo, what's up, Cam? How you doing today, bud? I'm high dex as well, so we have good cast time. There we go. Let's see if we can catch him with Beast Claw. Yep. Man, having Beast Claw there when they think it's gonna be Bestial Sling, on point. Cool. Yeah, Bestial Sling plus Bloodhound Step just allows you so much mobility. And then having the, whatchamacallit, the Beast Claw in the back pocket when they get too comfortable with the Bestial Sling timing. It feels nice. It feels nice. Doing pretty well, doing pretty well. How about you, Cam? What have you been up to, friend? We did some farming today, as you can see that we now have the Magma Blade. So we have all the curved swords done and dusted. I think I'm working on one of the giant curves now. Yeah, we're working on the giant great curves is my next thing, my next project. We do have the Magma Blade. We have successfully gotten that. Probably upwards of at least 3 hours. Yeah, probably 3 hours plus. Let's two-hand this, have this in hand. So not like the worst in the world. I've seen people like 6 hours plus. And like I said, our discovery with the Silver Scarab's not bad.
Hey!
Hi. flask, no bubble. Alright, let's go for trades. I have infinite poise temporarily. Oh my god. Everyone and their freaking grandmother's using that now. Eat freaking rivers of blood for getting in my face. People need to be very careful. It's very deceptive that I am running hook claws and have a pocket freaking rivers. Like, you need to not get in my face if you know what's good for you. But if you want to start using Phantom Slash, which is right now a ridiculous weapon art, yeah, I do not care. I'll ring out rivers and outspace you all day. That's the thing about PvP right now in Elden Ring. Like, if you don't have something OP in your pocket, you're probably gonna lose. Blasphemous Blade against Radigan and takes him down pretty easily, but Elden Beast is a tank. Yeah, it has a lot of health. I feel like, I don't know if it's Bleed or it's Frost does damage to it. I'd have to take a look. But we eventually got it with Bloodhound Step Hook Claws. Which, I mean, that was kind of my entire game. There's very few bosses where I didn't beat them with Bloodhound Step Hook Claws, to be fully transparent. But we actually have beaten every boss in Elden Ring on this save file at this point. So now I'm just farming weapons. So we're actually doing no-hit pathing today. On a fresh save. Where are you? Where's my duelist? Great Club, giant music bubble horn. Yeah, that is actually pretty hysterical. Oh. Did I summon? Nope. Nope. Maybe. Alright, friendo. Let's see if you get here. Trying to think of what other weapon I might want to run in my pocket. Hello. Ooh, you have a bit of poise. A mage, so we're gonna have to be careful about infinite FP. Infinite FP. Well, our poise is pointless then. Nope. Nope. Not even. We're Knight's Resolve. That doesn't work. What you're wanting to do doesn't work anymore. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Knight's Resolve. Uh-huh. That doesn't work the way you think it does. Nope, we're waiting out the infinite FP. Uh-huh. 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 Nope. Sling. Chunk Keeper 258. Another 258. Ooh, that's actually an interesting catch. Again. 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 Oh, okay. We're gonna switch over to base claws. Change the timing, and we got it. Did you know you don't? Yes. We've been using that. We've been doing that with hook claws when we were exploring. We had Blasphemous Blade on our back. We only took it off for PvP just now. I'm telling you, if there's like one thing that you should have in your back pocket, it is literally Pocket Sand and Beast Claws. There's no reason not to use them. They're so freaking good and so not expensive at all when it comes to stats. 8 faith. It's an 8 faith requirement, meaning that you can run both Beast Claw and Bestial Sling without once leveling up your faith as a wretch. It's just so good. Like, PvP just doesn't expect you to chunk for 250 with Bestial Sling. And once again, they see the hook claws. They absolutely freaking see the hook claws and go, I can get in their face. I'm like, please do, because I have 10 seconds of infinite poise that I'm going to try and trade with you. As long as I do more burst damage with freeze and bleed than you do physical. Oh, it's you again. Hi. Oh, there's infinite FP again. Uh-huh. Well, we're just gonna wait for the infinite FP again. No, we're just gonna wait it out. No. I said nope. I'm just waiting for your physic to wear out. It should be done by now. Dunk you again. Just wait a second. You're laggy as hell, by the way, friend. That's a trade. Oh. Nice resolve. This guy did not get the memo that Knight's Resolve got fixed, right? That it no longer works on offhand weapons and or spells. Unless that's Defiance, which is a possibility. More flies. You need to be careful there, bud. He didn't realize Swarmflies was tracking him. That's amazing. That's why I love Swarmflies. Like, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to bleed them, but it's going to force them into a roll catch eventually. Like, they are going to have to roll when it catches up to them. If they don't, they're going to take stagger damage and bleed on top of which, and then you can roll catch them. Every time. It works out so well. Alright, let's see if we can actually do poise trades with the hook claws. That would be nice. That's why I have this physics set up the way I do. It really does help, though, that we have our incantation scaling at almost 300. That's why Bestial Sling... Oh... Well, we lose, right? That's a great shield plus Mog. We lose already. Let's just try. Go for it. We can trade. Yo, this dude thought he could freaking outburst damage me with freeze and bleed hook claws? I think not. I think not. That was beautiful. For those wondering why that worked the way it did, it's literally because we're running Leaden Hard tier and Thorny Crack tier. So improves my poise for 10 seconds, plus my attacks grow stronger for consecutive attacks. So we just literally go in for 10 seconds, and as long as they don't have enough poise damage to poise break me, we just shred through their health with hook claws. It is beautiful. It is beautiful when it works. Unfortunately, so many people are wary of it because they see the infinite poise and they just run for the 10 seconds. Then I have to move to plan B, which is Pocket Sand. Because Pocket Sand is our best friend. Oh, that was so good. I was genuinely worried there about the Great Shield, and then they just didn't realize what was happening before it was too late. I think when they die, they're trying to shield bash me for the bleed damage on the shield. I really do love that this has become the official fighting arena. I also want to eventually make a very low rune level / soul level invader, which we could probably like do like a level 50, level 40 invader pretty easily, and then like invade in Kaled, for example. Did I summon that or no? I don't know. Oh, you're gonna be fun if I summon you. When I say that, I mean absolutely not, because it's just freaking max poise armor. Okay, what is going on? Come on. Okay. Really? There we go. Like, I don't even have enough time to check what frickin' build they're running. I just go, I'm going to press yes on whoever I can summon in first. That is what I do with PvP at this point. Whoever is I can summon in first. Hey! Hi, friend. Alright, I'll let you do that. Okay. Alright, so they're keeping distance, so we're just gonna have to bring out Bestial Sling. Ooh, that didn't do a lot of damage to you, so high... Yeah, Jesus. That's 92 damage right now. Okay, 184 when we're closer. Are you not rolling or something, friend? We take it. Not much we can do about that. Can you bleed? Yeah, if you want to trade that, I'll deal more bleed damage than you can deal physical. Let's be honest here. If you want to eat a freaking Bestial Sling to the face, be my guest. And if you want to give me spacing, then I'll do this. Oh, he said no. It's not even like I brought out Rivers of Blood or anything. I'm literally using a Hook Claw and a freaking incantation. Like, it's not exactly the most OP thing in the world. What you can actually roll catch Bloodhound Step. Like, a lot of people don't realize that you can fully roll catch Bloodhound Step. But people, like, don't attempt it. Or don't attempt to learn the timing. Like, I am using Bloodhound Step on one of the shortest range weapons in the game. I think that's okay. Like, if there is a nerf to Bloodhound Step, you want to know what my nerf preference would be? Make it so that it can only be used on daggers and, like, claws or fists. So, like, Cestus, Hook Claws, stuff like that. I think that'd be a valid nerf. So, you're White Mask, so you're Bleed. Bleed Seppuku? I'm waiting for the Seppuku. Get rid of that bubble. No. No bubble. Okay, you eat through my poise. I can't trade. Shoot. You don't want to get in my face. You don't want to get in my face. Bloody Hellas? No. It's Bull. Charge for the roll catch. 300 to face. Don't try that again. And then we just poke you. Yep. I'm surprised to see a White Mask without Seppuku. What White Mask does, it increases your damage upon poise, right? Isn't that what White Mask does? Let's see. White Mask. Do I even have White Mask? Pretty sure I do. Wait, do I not have the White Mask? I have some Zamor Mask. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I don't have the White Mask. Huh. Surprising. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Blasphemous Blaze, perfect control, crowd control. I could imagine. That seems rather nasty. So we're gonna keep going, I guess, until I lose. When people stop thinking that just because... Oh, I didn't sit. I'm an idiot. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to do some stuff and things. That's fine. Mainly means I'm gonna have to throw pocket sand. I don't have the point. Oh, you're a parrier. Okay. That's fine. No, what is that? What are you using there, friend? What are you using there? Bloodhound step? Okay. Nope. Oh, I can... Oh, no, I can't. What is that? Oh, that's dual Reduvia. I can't see it. I sometimes can't see it all too well when they're a invader. I kind of wish that duels would just show the player model and not a red phantom. That would be kind of nice because sometimes it's hard to tell when it's a smaller weapon like Reduvia what the hell it is. All right, though. We did some PvP. We did some no-hit run pathing. I think I'm going to call it there for the night. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help your kids at St. Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow, possibly at 7 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!